But one would think that in the midst of all what you guys went through, that it might have been too distracting to be singing and being on tour. But you said, Misha, it actually worked differently, having to
Yeah, that
sing
was
and
a distraction, but not just a
okay.
distraction. It was also uplifting. So it gave me, for me,
Mm,
what it did was it gave me a chance to get back to myself,
mm,
and to trust in me again and believe that. So putting myself in a vulnerable state each
mm,
night. Both of us, we still were honoring Irish every night on that tour. So there
yeah.
was a special part of the our set where we included, and we spoke about Irish.
Mhm.
And I think through all of that, what I've come to realize is that I didn't cry one night.
Wow.
And I don't know how I did that. I never got on stage and cried. I dealt with it. I talked about it. I made sure to honor her. But God was with us. I think that was
Mhm.
I needed to get it out. And yeah, I'm still trying to grapple it. I really
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And but then your mom passed after the tour or during the tour?
No, no, no. So are you talking about me or Mila?
So you
Mm.
say your dad. So you say your dad.
No, I lost three.
No,
I
we lost
Three.
lost
that.
Irish in September. She's my sister.
Yeah, yeah.
Then my mother in November and my
Mhm.
father in December.
Mhm.
Wow.
Back to back to back, long
Yeah.
Wow.
before the tour.
It was like God was like this. Oh my
Wow.
God.
3 people before the tour, so tour
Before the
was a
tour.
godsend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why
Wow.
the tour came at a time when we needed it because, uh, that grief was really strong. So I think I needed to get out of that house because it was kind of driving me crazy a little bit. It was hard
Ah,
to, yeah. So the call was honestly needed because I was going through a really bad depression with the grief. So
Mhm.
wow. And I know that Mila, I mean, you would celebrate, acknowledging a year of your mum. And
yeah,
so I can just imagine then when all this is happening with your sister
It's a
here,
lot.
it
Yes.
it
Uh,
grew us closer. I think too, just
it
being able to
absolutely
kind
did.
of, yeah,
Absolutely. I think my mom, well, Misha was the one that reminded me or brought to my attention that I saw Irish last alive. The last time I saw her live was at my mother's funeral. And then
yeah.
Irish passed almost a year to the date of my mom passing. My mom passed October 19th, 2022, and Irish passed September 16th, 2023.
wow.
Um,
Mhm.
and then their parents. And so,
We
yeah.
shared a commonality there and
Yeah.
could support one another in our grief.
It was
Yeah.
just like,
And we also had lost our sister and our band member,
and
so
Yeah.
right,
we had
right, right,
that.
right. So it was yeah. I mean, we're both
Yeah.
still healing. We are
Yeah.
both still grieving and healing, but God is so good,
Yeah.
and we are in the midst of the grieving. We're thriving, I think, as best we can. The tour helped. Um, Aside from the tour, we've been, we stay pretty busy for the most
Yeah.
part on the road, which helps. Like Misha said, it's a great distraction, and I think it's just to a way to make us feel, um, not feel, but to acknowledge and know that we truly have a purpose because we're still here. We have to continue the fight. We have to continue
Yeah.
to, you know, honor Irish and show God that we're grateful of the gift that He gave us to keep going. So I
Mm.
think
Yes.
that truly resonates, and I don't think we take that for granted at all because we could just be sitting not working, and thank God the
Yeah.
phones are still ringing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I know that's God giving us grace because of all the loss, for sure.
Yeah.
Because when you think of, because I do remember seeing a post where the two of you made a decision that you would just to stay two, you're not just going to bring in a second person. What message can you give I mean, most people might lose one at a time, one parent, but you know, for Misha to lose, 3 family members within 3 months and stuff, and still having to, the show must go on. I mean, what message can you give to people, fans, and people who might be not as resilient as you guys and still able to go to work? I mean, what kind of message of encouragement can you give people?
I would tell everybody to if you're going through grief, with grief, you must give yourself grace. There is going to be days, and no one can predict how long you're going to grieve. No one. And that is not anyone's decision or anyone's right to stop you or say that you should be over this by now. I am still grappling with my grief. You see what I mean? And Meelah, you would think that so that is something that is ours. And it's something that so if you're going through your grief, give yourself grace, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to heal. You are going to actually have to feel that and live with it, but then give yourself grace through it.
Yeah. I mean, and there's no timeline, there's no rule book. Listen, my mom it's coming up on 3 years in October, and to some people that's long enough to be over it.
It's not with Marianne.
And
that was my best friend.
It feels like 3 days for me. So
yeah.
And then Irish was like I said, barely a year later. And that's still to this day, I still struggle with believing to this day that Irish is gone. It's just still weird for me. And I compartmentalize, you know what I mean? Some people may think it's not healthy to just jump right back on the stage. Maybe we should have taken time off. Maybe, everyone has their opinions, I'm sure. But for me and Misha, this is what works for us.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind.
Somewhere in between us,
for even loving us, on which I did miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas boys and men and all spirits.
Play it.
I mean, I love all different genres.